Hey everybody, Kevin Machado here, your favorite realtor, friend, and person that says random stuff on the internet. Excited to share with you some of the new updates that we're seeing here in our real estate market here in Edmonton and St. Albert. And just to share a little bit of a thought that I had from one of the books that I was reading recently. I was reading Be Your Future Self Now by Dr. Benjamin Hardy. Is an excellent author. This book is so good. And one of the key things that I brought out of it is there's this person that we're always thinking that we want to become. There's this life that we want. There's these goals we want to achieve, these things we want to do. Maybe it's as simple as putting up the garage shelving, which is on my list. Thank you very much, Aaron. You probably put that on there, but it is on my list, something that I need to do. And you could think, and you could be burdened down by all the stress of all these things you need to do. But at the same time, you've got this future self, this life, and this life that, who is the person that's going to put that up? Be that person, be who you want to be, the person that has their garage shelving up. What does that person look like? And maybe it's that, or maybe it's running a half marathon, which I'm going to try again this year, I think. Or maybe it's something bigger. Maybe it's being a more present parent or more present spouse, or just someone that's doing better at their job, or saving more than they make, which is a huge thing, especially in this economy, especially with interest rates. So who is that future self? Who do you want to be? What is your life telling you? And then how can you actually become that person? And so one of the things that he brought up was, what are the things your future self would say no to? And maybe that's the extra bag of chips, or you playing more video games, or watching more TV, or being more involved in gossip, or those kind of things. For future self of who you are, that great person that your friends and family loves to be around, that's healthy and strong and happy and fulfilled and doing meaningful things. That person is not just for the future, that person is for us today. So a quick little note. I like to share when I send out my emails, I like to share that with people, but just something I wanted to share with you that I was struck by with the latest book that I was reading here this month. Okay, now all of that stuff aside, you want to hear about the stats. You want to hear how the market is going here in the Edmonton and St. Albert areas. And we're seeing, again, continued. It's going to be continued, I believe, probably for the next couple of years, this interprovincial growth where Alberta is one of the strongest growing provinces with the most provincial growth throughout Canada. And an interesting stat that we've seen when we look at our sales this past, and so we're looking at actually the month previous. So we're in April, we're looking at March numbers. The amount of sales that took place in March was 2,467. The amount of new listings that came on was just essentially 1,100 more than that, of 3,597. If you had a property that didn't sell last year or the year before, and you feel like you're stuck with it, likely that property value has increased and there's more people that are out there looking. So that pond of fish that are looking for properties is more full than we've seen it in a while, and that's pushing up our pricing. And so sellers, you've got to be ready. Still, you cannot overprice your home. If you overprice, you will sit. Not every house that comes to the market will sell. Only the good ones sell, and only the ones that are priced really well. And so be prepared. Get your marketing done beforehand. Make sure those photos, those videos are looking great, that your home looks really nice, it's staged well, and make sure that everything is taken care of so you can come to the market likely on an end of week, right before the weekend time frame, and you can hit the market strong with a bang, get lots of people coming in there, and hopefully even get an offer on your house really quick. Now, I'm going to show you some of the things that we were seeing here with our property pricing. And so for our average single family property price in the Edmonton greater surrounding area, that sits at $517,000. So that's a month over month, 1.9%, and year over year, 6.7%. So we're seeing those property values increase. Semi-detached, those are going to be those half duplex, one side attached, one side not attached. Our average price there is $409,000, and that is up 6.1% month over month and 11.5% year over year. We're seeing a little bit of a trend here, aren't we? The trajectory is going up. Row townhouses, again, those are houses that are grouped, 3plexes, 4plexes, those style things. And we're sitting at an average price point of $283,000, which is just over 2% month over month, 2.5%. And then year over year, 13.9% increase in value. And then our apartment style condos, those ones are sitting at an average price point of $194,000. And that is a 7% month over month increase and 0.6%. So those ones are apartment style condos. We know those generally are a little bit tougher to sell in our market, but we're seeing those ones that are even harder to sell. They're actually starting to sell now. And our days on market, we're sitting at 40 days on market for a single family detached home, which is down from 46 days on market the year before. And when we look specifically, we narrow in, we focus in on St. Albert. When we're looking at our St. Albert sales, we saw 92 single family detached home sales or single family sales over the month of March, with an average price point of $562,000, just over $562,000. And the highest one we saw was a $2.74 million sale in Jensen Lakes, and the lowest one was $310,000 in Aikenstale. So we're seeing those markets again in St. Albert. You're going to get usually we're going to have some larger prices. That one really high home did push up the price, but our median price is still higher than it would be just in the Edmonton greater surrounding area. And it is such a great community to live in and work in. And we're seeing people, we just moved some beautiful people from Maple Ridge, BC, a wonderful couple. Shout out to Devin and Sarah. You guys are coming here and moving into St. Albert. And one of the comments that they made was, looking at homes in St. Albert and Edmonton, $1 million homes here actually feel like $1 million homes here. Not like what you'd see out in BC or Ontario or different places. $1 million gets you $1 million home truly when you're living here. So those are our statistics. We've got a strong market. Where is it going to lead us? These next few months through the rest of spring, summer, that's the heat of our market. That's where we're going to see prices increase. We're going to see more houses come to market, and we're going to see more activity. We're still going to see a lot of people moving in. We're heading into posting season here. We're at the military, and people love to come to our province. And I think we're going to continue to see that. So our buyers, be prepared, sellers, get prepared, and watch our market as things continue to heat up. Anecdotally, we don't have April numbers, but I can say it's been one of our busiest Aprils that we've seen in a while for us personally, on our sales and our buyers and sellers and the agents that we're working with and helping. And so it's been a really busy month, and I believe we'll continue to see that as things move forward. So if you've got, as always, you've got any questions, you've got comments, you want to see some certain things, or you've got questions about your specific home, or maybe you're just wondering what the neighbor down the street sold their house for, just let me know. Send me a message or a comment, and I'd be happy to share with you and help you however I can. We also do have a listing guide that we can share to all of you that are looking to sell, and also a buyer's guide that we can share with you if you're interested. So just send me an email or send me a message. I'd be happy to get those in your hands and just try to serve you however we can. Thank you so much, my friends, for taking the time to listen to this boring message, and I so appreciate all of you. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.